And we say, oh, there's so many truths, what's the real truth? No? So, and then we come to something, and maybe you learn a few new things about your tree, and then, oh, no, and then I say what I want to do, and then I say, okay, now you do what you like. Okay, and then we speak about styling, about technique, we speak about philosophy, and we don't do this Japanese way of saying, this is what you do here. I mean, nobody questions what if the master says that's what you do. You just pluck needles. Yeah, of course you pluck needles first. Okay, but he doesn't say why. No, because do you know why? Does the master not know? He does it because his master told him. So if you say I will pluck needles, you better tell us why did you pluck needles. Oh, maybe somebody learned something. You did the first of all in order to be able to put the wire on it, right? And to see the structure of the tree, right? Okay, is it good for the tree? No and yes. What will happen to the tree afterwards? And why can you not pluck needles on a weak tree? And you shouldn't work on the weak tree anyway. So this is the sort of thing, we discuss everything and we question everything. So you do nothing, you leave it, it'll ugly, we know that. So in the end, it will not look like in a big convention, but that's real bonsai world. That's what you really do. In a museum, you must put this out in the backyard, in the shelves for 1 year and then put it back. So then look at it again, and somehow this evolves. And at one point, you say, this is very good now, Walter will be impressed. And then you show it, and then I pretend to be impressed, okay? So yeah, I have to be nice to these people. So anyway, and then it's up to critique again. Right? I mean, we are not in America where everybody is nice to you.
They're not nice to you.
This is a tree. Contrary to hornbeams and so, you just can bend wherever you want. Don't do it. Because the tree does not like that. But it doesn't tell you. Only 3 months later when it gets brown, then you see. So be careful and be careful with working on it very soon. Like you are used to collect a tree and maybe even work on it for after 6 months, 7, 12 months or so. No, wait for 3, 4 years and then do something, but not much, then leave it alone. So this is a long-term tree. And as you see in my garden, if you do that long enough, you get fabulous results. But I'm about the only one who did it that long. All the others gave up summer. And then they hate very hot and dry. So our climate change is not good for these trees. When it's got in the 90s and it's dry, then they really suffer. They gotta go in the shade. Oh, it's a good tree that also can be put in a spot in your garden where it's almost fully shady. Yeah. They still survive. Okay. Okay, so far. 40 years ago we used to put humus in there because we thought it must be. There's not a single piece of humus in there. However, there's zeolite. Have you ever heard of zeolite?
Yes.
Have you heard of akadama?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of cation? Exchange capacity, yes, you have heard, but you have not understood it. I've not understood it for 30 years. You know what that does? That stores what you're fertilizing, and the fertilizer, the water running out. But the akadama and the zeolite, they're inhaling the fertilizer.
From where?
From the water. From you fertilize it in your water. You water it, and they take the fertilizer out. They store it. And when the next time they store more, so at one time they're full of fertilizer, and then they become toxic, and the mycorrhiza dies. So, but they're fertilizer, and they are, instead of humus, they are the source of permanent little fertilizer.